Yo guys, we're back again on Gusto Reactions, and I'm here with Lala Daddy today. Wizkid is set to surprise us. Like, he's been shouting made in Lagos, made in Lagos, made in Lagos due to the NSAS protests and a lot of things happening in the country. He was forced to postpone it, like he has always postponed it, like all the time. We're waiting and seeing, no, it doesn't come, it will come, it won't come, it won't come, it will come. And this time around, Wizkid just came out this morning. No, yesterday he tweeted that the next tweet made in Lagos. Wait for it, and they were like, "Waiting, what happen again?" He just said in November now, and this morning he came, made in Lagos. 11/11. Then he changed the artwork. Yeah, he changed the artwork. What do you think about the new artwork for Made in Lagos?
It looks more simpler. Like is easy on the eye. Unlike the other one, I won't say the other one. That one was a bit artistic. Like you have to be decoding what it was about. But then this looks a bit more simpler. It went for the simpler option. And then I saw something. I won't call it plagiarism, but it looked similar to some other upcoming artists.
Yeah, I saw that
EP cover. So, but then yes, it looks nice. It looks nice, not bad.
But then, for me, I think I kind of prefer the other artwork. That one portrays Made in Lagos more.
Okay. Well, because it has the Ankara feel, or
it has the Lagos statue, it has Fela statue,
it has
the those three Ebute Meta people and all of that.
Is it Ebute Meta? Those is it Malos?
Those three statue.
Okay.
Those three, I don't know. Is it?
I think it's in Bega.
It's in Bega.
Yeah. Maswegbe married Maya Mugu.
Yeah,
that's the name.
Then that's the Essin Race Ross. TBS.
So it was very artistic. I don't know what played the part in him changing it. Maybe because the album was initially, not really leaked like that, but maybe on Boomplay at one point. It showed up with the whole track list.
Really?
On Boomplay at one time, during the protest.
With that artwork?
No, not the new artwork, the old one.
The old one?
Yeah, so it showed up before.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, then the new artwork is cool, the picture and everything.
Yeah, it's very nice.
And then he released the official track list. No, we've seen the track list before here and there, but then he officially stamped it that this is the track list featuring Burna Boy, Skepta, Damian Marley, H.E.R., LMI, Stay Iwa, Ujex, Thames, and Terry.
And Terry, it's
a lot of features on the track.
A lot of features, so I don't know.
2 is out then.
2 out, so we're looking at 12 new tracks.
12 new tracks, and then out of the 14, Wizkid is on about 5 songs.
Yeah, by himself. But we already had one. No stress.
So the remaining 4.
Yeah.
Reckless and some other ones. So before I wouldn't want us to go track to track breakdown of the album. I would want us to wait for the album to drop
very soon
before we go into that. Like, it's gonna drop tonight. So most likely as soon as you're watching this video, the album is dropping back to back. So we've talked about the album over and over again. But then before the album drops, based on the anticipation, the hype and everything, what heights do you see the album getting to? Like, what do you expect from the album?
We're expecting a lot, really, because it's been promise upon promise when it comes to Made in Lagos. Like, fans have been expecting, even if you're not a fan, you'll have been expecting. But then all seems to have gone sideways with the NSAS protest when the initial date of October 15 didn't come to pass. He had to move it forward. So now he has officially since things has died down with the NSAS thing, might as well just drop this thing before. So we're expecting a lot. Like, I'm expecting a lot. The track with Burna Boy, I'm expecting a lot. The track with Thames, I'm expecting a lot. So we've already and that track as well. So it's going to be interesting because he has to beat or match what Burna Boy has done with Twice as Tall this year, and it's going to be a tough task. Very tough task. And then we're towards the end of the year now, we have Davido confirmed for December as well. So he has to really come correct though, because if you don't come correct, that's a problem right there.
It's
a problem right there.
It's gonna be. So looking at Made in Lagos, I said to drop in a few hours. And his previous body of work, let's say major album, Ayo, Superstar, and maybe sounds from the other side. So I don't know. Looking at comparing these albums to Made in Lagos, what's your take on it?
Well, this is supposed to be, according to some people, this is supposed to be peak Wizkid on Made in Lagos. And the way he has teased and the way he has made us anticipate this Made in Lagos. It seems it's going to be the best thing that he has released since inception. That's what he says. Okay. So the way he has teased it, he's made it look like this Made in Lagos, plenty jams there, and we're looking forward to those plenty jams. But then in terms of all his albums, I don't know, maybe by the time we leave, but if we're going to judge based on the 2 tracks he has released so far, I don't think it's going to be his best work yet, based on those 2 tracks.
Based on the 2 tracks.
Yeah, so we'll wait and see what we're going to hear from the album. But I mean, it's packed with a lot of features, a lot of big names. So yeah, we have to see. But then it's a tough task. He has to first, apart from beating his debut album, he needs to beat the Ayo album, which is very well. People love the album, even it was years later or something. People still love the album to date. So he needs to beat what he has on Ayo. And Samson from the other side didn't really get the acclaim locally. The
album is not bad.
It's not bad. Yeah, there's a lot of sleeper songs on there. So then it's a tough task for him. He can't afford to do something that is number 3 on his album list. He either needs to be number 2 or number 1. So he has to beat Ayo or beat Superstar. So that's the level that we're expecting from
because if you look at Superstar, if you look at Ayo, almost all the tracks on that album are bang,
and then the kind of songs are different to what we've heard. The 2 new songs we have, they're totally different. They're totally different. Those ones were pure Lamba banger songs, and even inspirational songs that even sounded nice on those 2 albums. So yeah, that's what we'll be looking at for.
So now, people have been yearning for the old Wizkid, the Backroom on, the Olache Boy kind of Wizkid. Out of the 5 tracks that Wizkid is on in Made in Lagos, we had No Stress, which is like 1 track that is off. Looking at the other track is on Reckless, there's Sweet One, there's Gyrate and Grace. Do you think any of this track is going to give us the old Wizkid?
Looking at the names of those tracks, I'm saying okay, Grace might sound something like Ojuelegba, maybe. Gyrate might be a Lamba track, we don't know yet.
Maybe a
dance track. And these other ones, we already had No Stress, and No Stress was, like you said, it was this other song, Bad Energy Part 2. But then again, there's another song with Skepta on the album. So we're expecting that song to sound similar to No Stress. That's what we'll be expecting.
Skepta's
the track with Skepta. But on the other single ones, Reckless is the first track on the album. I mean, I can't wait to just dive in and see what it is that Wizkid is going to offer us. And the stakes are high, and he has to come correct. The stakes are high.
He really do have to come correct. And then let's go back to Wizkid that we always know. That is I wouldn't say he's the promise and fail guy, but then he just gets surprised.
The last 2 times he couldn't just help it. It wasn't really his fault, but yeah. He's a promise and failure by, how will I put it, his actions over the years has been promising and failing, especially with Made in Lagos. But now it seems like we're really getting it, and
so are there any slim chances that something could happen tonight again and then?
No, I doubt it. As at the time we're even shooting this, I think the guys in Australia are already even enjoying the album. As at the time we're shooting this.
True.
Because they are ahead of some hours. I think 6 hours. And then I think all the people that are sure will probably have leaked the album. I mean, from the first time, I think they were a bit respectful and they didn't bring it out. But then it's changed. And I also think they changed a bit of the track list as well, based on what happened initially. They changed the track list a bit.
What changed in the track list?
No, just the arrangement. The arrangement
okay. Oh, they changed like track. Probably one was on track 4. They
just changed it, and they also like the artwork. I think it's just as a result of what happened. That's why they changed it.
Because I was wondering, like that other artwork was dope
and people already giving it some mad interpretation. Very artistic artwork. Like he really thought about it.
Wow.
But this one too is not bad. This one is not bad.
It's just simple and straightforward. Just Wizkid on his own drip, and then we have Made in Lagos in there. Like I don't know. I'm kind of excited and I'm hyped in a way, but then I don't also want to be disappointed because we've been waiting so long for this.
I think it's going to be natural for people to be disappointed after hearing the songs. I think it's going to be natural because when you anticipate something for so long and then like the hype has reached maximum, that means you're expecting something, and it is in most cases when you now listen to the songs, it falls below certain expectations and also.
But then it wasn't like that for some albums. Let's say the Twice As Stuff, for instance, even Apollo. People expected like a lot from the albums, and then the albums came out well. Like they didn't fall people's hand. Carpe Diem too.
Still, some people still said the album was not. It's like they listen to Apollo. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That's some people still say his first album was better, which is really hard when you have a debut album that was really
one of the best albums.
Yeah, and it's really hard to match it. But then it didn't take the fact away that the Apollo was still a good album, but people will still say that it didn't really bag like the first one.
True.
But Wizkid has a mountain to climb, bro. Like, competition is high.
I did fear for Wizkid, I swear. I did fear for Wizkid.
Wizkid FC will tell you tomorrow for no worry.
I did fear for Wizkid, but then I just hope that the album comes out and it does great. It does great. Looking at milestones and all of these things, billboards, charts. Do you see Made in Lagos
charting
ahead of other albums that dropped this year?
Of course, Star Power Wizkid, at least for the first few days. The album will chart. Songs from the album will chart. But then songs from the album have to dominate that top 10. For example, on Apple Music and other charts. Boomplay charts as well. It needs to dominate it because that has to be the statement. Anything short of that, then we'll be talking about Wizkid's album flopping because it has to match what Twice As Tall did in the first week. Has to match what the songs from Davido. Although Davido was a week before Fireboy took over and all that, but then he has to match it. Like anything short of that.
Even Fireboy's Apollo gave Twice As Tall a run at least the first few days.
It did. Yes, it did before he now started sliding down. But Twice As Tall, the songs on it rose back on the chart. So yes, it's very important for Wizkid though. I mean, the first few days, if not for the whole week, it needs to match what Twice As Tall has done for us to now see.
At least 1 to 10.
1 to 10. So even at your update tracks now.
Yeah.
We have to. It will get it. I'm pretty sure we'll get it.
Because it will make people to get back to smile and no stress, and these songs might likely come up.
I think it will dominate top 10. Yeah, but is the time. I mean, how long it's going to stay there that will determine. I think usually once a new artist drops, I mean, this sort of big artist drops an album. In the first week or in the first day or two, you see that they dominate before they start falling off. That means the best tracks now stay up. But Wizkid has to dominate like Twice As Tall did. It has to. Like if it does anything less, Wizkid FC, we are coming for you.
Do you see Wizkid?
We are coming for your fave.
The #1 world billboard like Twice As Tall did.
Do I see him? I think that's what he'll be aiming at, and I think he will because Wizkid has a lot of international fans, especially on Spotify right now. He's very big on Spotify.
Yeah, one of the
and the kind of people he has featured. It's going to help him to achieve that because people like we already heard the song with HEL Smile, but the other guys he featured, their fan base would chip into the album. There's a lot of features. I mean, you're selling
a lot.
There's a lot of features on the album that you should be expecting. I think that will help. I think locally on Apple Music Nigeria, I don't want to foresee and say it's going to flop, but I think internationally it will do well. But I don't want it to flop. But if you flop, we're coming for your fave, Wizkid FC. We're coming.
we're coming. And very, very soon we are coming back again for the album breakdown.
Yes, you're going to break that.
Picking the songs that didn't do so well, the songs that are up to expectation, songs that are like last there's no way album will be complete without 1 or 2 flaws now. Like
there'll be filler songs on there. We know that he's been working on it for a long time. So some of those songs might have to actually be outdated. Some might be. Because the time changed with the music. We'll see. 11/11. We'll see.
Let's just hope now. It's in a few hours. I'll be back soon to give you guys a breakdown of the album. Let us know what you think about Made in Lagos.
But wait, what tracks are you looking forward to?
Well, I'm looking for the track with Burna Boy, Thames, Elamai, Skepta.
The one with Skepta,
really? I'm looking forward to the one with Terry too.
Oh,
he has
Terry.
One with Terry, Roma or something.
Thank God Sheyi is not here. I will have tackled Sheyi that this one a CSR project to put Terry on. A CSR for Terry.
No, but he's had
yeah, he's his boy. He has to go. The way Olamide did with Fireboy.
Terry guys did.
But then okay, maybe the next Burna album, maybe we'll put Buju on it. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, we're expecting.
Looking for. Then I also want to see the single songs. Yeah, the Reckless, Gyrate, Grace. Grace is going to feel like the Ojo Legba, like another motivational track, like just to push people for the culture basically. But then let's just hope that this album, like bro, I did fear for the album, seriously. I just hope that Wizkid no go disappoint and Wizkid FC. I just hope. Let's just wait for the album to drop. Let us know what you think.
It will be no day.
It will be they come. let us know what you think about the album dropping in a few hours. Most likely you are watching this video, you are listening to the album. Drop your comments, let us know what you think. Don't forget to share, don't forget to like, and thank you so much for everything. We'll catch you again when Made in Lagos drops. Peace
Out.